camel toe situation.
Presenting the adventures of Sharon Sawyer.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Half Soybean channel. Today I have a sort of a freestyle video for you because I haven't actually gone ahead and sketched out my idea. That's mainly because I want to flip these bigger sized cord pants into a pair of overalls. Whilst I initially thought that the midriff portion would be enough to cover my torso, I'm actually not quite sure now. So I think I'm gonna seam rip the waistband and see how much fabric that lets up, try it on, and then hopefully it'll be enough, but if not, I'll have to change my idea and go with a different direction.
You know the drill, gotta seam rip like there's no tomorrow.
The pants don't come up as far as I want them to on my chest. I think I can add the hems if I cut off some length from the bottom of the pants and just add it on to the top like it's part of the design. Then I can solve that issue. So I own these pair of denim overalls and I love how far it comes up on my chest, so I'm going to use this overall as a guide to make my corduroy overalls. What I also love about these pants is the width of them. They're not skinny on me, which is like, thank God. I feel like because my legs are shorter and they are bigger, I don't know, the skinny jean look is really not flattering on me, and I'm so glad that we have the wider leg jeans, the mum jeans that are more acceptable to wear again for a few years now. So I'm glad that's here to stay for a while.
Mark an outline with your favorite pair of pants and cut it out one leg at a time. Perhaps you can also try to get up on the table to do so.
And I feel like I've just been making summer clothes this whole time, but this is going to be my first autumn/winter clothing item for the series, so I'm excited about that. That means I can actually wear this outside. Unlike the other things I've been making, that's way too cold. We're going into winter in Australia.
Then I'm cutting out the other leg.
Now they look like this with the raw edges on the side, but it's getting really confusing for me to work with, so I'm going to quickly sew down the edges of the pants and check back in.
Sew down each side of the leg.
And now it fits me much better. I think I like how the pants have turned out. Now what I want to do is I want to mark the point where I want it to come in so that it looks more like a pair of overalls. I've got my texter and I'm going to mark how much I want to cut in from here. So I've just marked here what I want.
Then cut out that curve from either side of the pants. You can make the shape slightly different on the front and back.
Now that I've cut these bits off, I'm truly living a Tom Sawyer moment, and I think that's the vibe we want to go for.
I marked out the bottom of the pant so I can attach it to the front panel. I'm actually curious though, do people still know about the character of Tom Sawyer these days? Let me know in the comments if you still learn about that book in school.
I'm attaching the bottom of the pant to the top of the overalls to get some extra length, and I've just pinned it so that the seams line up in the middle. Okay, so I've sewn it on, but it doesn't quite match up in the middle. So perfectionist me is like, gotta do it again.
So after I re-sewed it, I cut off the extra sides.
Okay, so now I'm going to overlock all of the raw edges. I attached the extra piece onto the front and I actually really like how it looks, and there are these stripes on it because the waistband was sewn like this originally, but I actually don't mind the lines across the chest. I think it just adds a little bit of character and it's totally fine. And because I use the bottom of the pants, I don't have to hem the top. It's already hemmed for me. I love that.
After overlocking the raw edges, I sewed the edges down once over.
A quick update, I have just pinned it to my top. I sewed down all of the raw edges once after I overlocked it, but I think I'm gonna sew it down one more time around the edges just to give it a little bit more stability. I also have to hem the bottom of the pants, and I like how it's turning out so far. I like that it's roomier around the waist because I intend on wearing this with chunky sweaters, and to fit all of that chunk into my pants I need lots of room.
I sewed the edges down one more time and hemmed the pants once up.
This is the piece of fabric that I cut off the side of the pants, and I think to make this strap, I think I'm just going to utilize the existing seam that was originally the outside of the bigger pants and just sew along the other edge and flip it inside out. That's going to make my life so easy. But what I am scared about is attaching the buttons. I have not used the buttonhole maker foot before on my machine. It's okay, I can do it. I feel like ever since I started this channel, I've just become really brave, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I can make that, even though I am strictly an amateur.
I measured how thick I wanted the straps, and I think I did about 1.5 inches, and sewed down all sides except one end so that I could flip it out. There's just something so aggressive about shoving a pen into fabric to flip it out, but I mean, it does the job.
I've done my 2 straps. They're looking pretty cute, but oh my god, my eyes just get so dry when I'm sewing because I feel like I hardly blink. I have to keep my eye on the needle at all times, otherwise I'm gonna sew like some random place. So oh god, my eyes are really sore right now. But we're gonna be okay because I'm obsessed with finishing projects in a single day. This is the back panel. I'm about to attach the straps, but this fabric is way too thick to fit through my machine. So I'm just gonna have to hand sew these straps to the back. I've attached the straps to the back of the overalls, and now I need to figure out how to do the front. I've got one pinned on the inside and one pinned on the outside. I can't decide which one I like more. I really like them both, so I'm a bit stuck. I want to add these buttons. They are so cute. Oh, let's focus please. There we go. They are so cute, and oh, hello. And the best thing about being a button hoarder is that you never have to buy new buttons. You can just go foraging in your sewing box and look, adorable buttons. I don't know, I sort of like it when it's on the outside like this, but I get that putting it on the inside has more of that refined look. Yeah. Is it like that? Do we like it like that, or do we like it like that? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I've gone ahead and put these fusible interfacing patches on the inside of the front of the overalls so that now I can put some buttonholes in them. Firstly, I must watch some videos on how to do that.
How cool is that? I've always been too nervous to use the button foot and was absolutely shocked by how easy it was. It was like magic.
We are finished! That was such an easy job, and I love how it turned out. It is so cute. As you can see, I ended up putting it on the inside, and I think that was a good decision. Thoughts on adding another button? Is that like too much? I don't know. I sort of like it. No, okay, that's too much. I like the one pair. So I was thinking maybe I wanted pockets, but I think it just makes me look like a toddler, and I know we're going for that Tom Sawyer look, but I don't really want to look 5 years old, so I was skipping the pockets. But oh my god, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I messed up with the buttonholes a few times, but it was my first time using my button foot. Yeah, that's my excuse. Even though I practiced on a spare piece of fabric, I somehow still managed to screw up. But it's not even that noticeable because I made them vertical, so you can see like I messed up a little bit there, but it's totally fine. Like, I think I did a really good job.
Sharon Sawyer had been caught sneaking in late last evening, and now Aunt Polly was determined to punish her by turning her Saturday into captivity at hard labor, whitewashing a fence. Tom Sawyer was sneaky and probably pioneered crowdsourcing because he got all his friends to paint the fence for him. But Sharon realized she didn't have any neighborhood friends, so she had no choice but to get down to painting. It was a long and arduous task, but she kept herself busy by imagining herself basking in the sunlight. But it was only for a moment, as the task was just so boring. Was she finally done? Nope. Aunt Polly wanted her to do more strange chores like painting the weeds green. It was quite hard for Sharon to squat in that way because unlike her Asian pals, she couldn't do the Asian squat.
What else? Oh, I'm tripping over the vacuum. We totally avoided any type of camel toe situation. I mean, I think it's totally fine if your camel toe shows, but personally I didn't want that look for this overall, so I'm so happy with how it turned out. Okay, bye!